Beta oxidation of fatty acid. In this e-lecture, we will study about the 4 steps of beta oxidation of fatty acids and the energy yields. Let us start. What is beta oxidation of fatty acid? Beta oxidation is the catabolic process by which fatty acid molecules are broken down to acetyl coenzyme A. This process occurs in the cytosol in prokaryotes and in mitochondria in eukaryotes. The process is referred as beta oxidation because the beta carbon of the fatty acid undergoes oxidation to a carbonyl group. Stages of fatty acid oxidation. The fatty acid oxidation completed in 3 stages. Stage first, which is the beta oxidation pathway. Stage second, which is the citric acid cycle. And stage third, which is mitochondrial respiratory chain. Stage first. In this stage first, the fatty acid undergoes oxidative removal of successive 2 carbon units in the form of acetyl coenzyme A, and it starts from the carboxyl end of the fatty acyl chain. It undergoes 7 passes through this oxidative sequence, and each pass it loses 2 carbon as acetyl coenzyme A in case of C16 fatty acid palmitic acid. At the end of 7th cycle, the last 2 carbon of palmitate are left as acetyl coenzyme, and the overall result is the conversion of this C16 carbon chain of palmitate to 8 molecules of acetyl coenzyme A. In the stage second of fatty acid oxidation, these acetyl residue of acetyl coenzyme A are oxidized to carbon dioxide via the citric acid cycle, which takes place in the mitochondrial matrix. In the third stage, which is the mitochondrial respiratory chain, the FADH2 or NADH2 produced in the first 2 stages donates electron to the mitochondrial respiratory chain, through which electrons are carried to oxygen. Coupled to this flow is the phosphorylation of ADP to form ATP. Thus, energy released by the fatty acid oxidation is conserved in the form of ATP. The stage first, which is the beta oxidation pathway, completed in 4 steps. In this e-lecture, we will study this stage first in detail and the 4th step of the beta oxidation pathway in detail. The first step of this beta oxidation pathway is the dehydrogenation. In this first step, the palmitoyl coenzyme A is oxidized by the enzyme acyl CoA dehydrogenase. As a result, a double bond is formed between the 2nd and 3rd carbon of the acyl CoA chain, entering the beta oxidation cycle. The end product of this reaction is trans delta 2 enoyl CoA. This step uses 1 molecule of FAD and produces FADH2, which will enter the citric acid cycle and form ATP to be used as energy. The second step of beta oxidation pathway is the hydration. In this step, the double bond between the carbon 2 and carbon 3 of the trans delta 2 enoyl CoA is hydrated, forming the end product beta hydroxyacyl CoA, which has a hydroxyl group at carbon 2 in place of double bond, and this reaction is catalyzed by the another enzyme, enoyl CoA hydratase. This step requires one molecule of water. Third step is the oxidation step. In this third step, oxidation of hydroxyl group occur. The hydroxyl group, which is present in the second carbon of beta hydroxyacyl CoA, is oxidized by NAD plus in a reaction which is catalyzed by beta hydroxyacyl CoA dehydrogenase. The end product of this reaction is beta ketoacyl CoA, and one molecule of NADH plus H plus gets produced. This NADH will enter the citric acid cycle and produce ATP, which will be used as energy. Fourth step is the thiolytic cleavage. In this fourth step, the beta ketoacyl CoA is cleaved by a thiol group. Thiol means SH group of another coenzyme A molecule. The enzyme which catalyzes this reaction is acyl CoA transferase. The cleavage takes place between the second and third carbon. Therefore, the end products are an acetyl coenzyme A molecule, and the original fatty acid chain gets shortened by 2 carbon atom. And this C14 carbon chain again enters the beta oxidation cycle. In each pass through this sequence, one acetyl coenzyme A or acetyl residue is removed in the form of acetyl coenzyme A from the carboxyl end of the palmitoyl CoA. 6 more passes through this pathway yield 7 molecules of acetyl coenzyme A. The 7th molecules arising from the last 2 carbon atom of C16 chain. Total 8 molecules of acetyl coenzyme A are formed from palmitoyl CoA. End of beta oxidation of fatty acid. In the case of even number of acyl CoA chain, beta oxidation ends after a 4 carbon acyl CoA chain is broken down into 2 acetyl coenzyme units, each one containing 2 carbon atom. These acetyl coenzyme molecules enter the citric acid cycle and yield ATP. But in the case of odd number of acyl coenzyme A chain, the beta oxidation process completed at 5 carbon acyl CoA chain, and this 5 carbon acyl CoA chain is broken down to 3 carbon propionyl CoA and 2 carbon acetyl coenzyme A. Now another chemical reaction converts this propionyl CoA to succinyl coenzyme A, which enters the citric acid cycle to produce the ATP. Energy yields and end products. Each beta oxidation cycle yield 1 FADH2, 1 NADH and 1 acetyl coenzyme A, which in terms of energy is equivalent to 7 ATP molecule, as 1 FADH2 give rise to 2 ATP, 1 NADH2 give rise to 3 ATP, and 1 acetyl coenzyme A on complete oxidation via citric acid cycle give rise to 12 ATP. Therefore, total ATP is 17 from 1 beta oxidation cycle. Now, complete oxidation of palmitoyl CoA requires 7 FAD, 7 NAD+, 7 coenzyme A, 7 molecule of water, and it gives rise to 8 acetyl coenzyme A, 7 FADH2 molecule, 7 NADH, and as a result total 131 ATP molecules get produced. But two high energy phosphate bonds are consumed in the activation of palmitate. Therefore, net yield is 129 ATP molecule. For further reading, I would like to suggest following books of biochemistry. Thank you for